Okay, so let's have a look. Well, first the gym. So if you go to a Chinese hotel, the gym is never going to be much. Here we have a treadmill. I think you can plug it in there, and a bike. That is the gym. Oh, and a basketball. There's a reason for that, but I will explain in a second. There's a little communal room. So there's a corridor. Communal room here. You can sit down, chill out, hang out. Look at that. There's for some reason, a little stove there, which is interesting because they have a restaurant. There's nothing in there. I don't know what that is. Oh, there's some water. You can get some water. Hot and cold water. So it's almost like a communal room. Look, they got some books here. It's all in Chinese. This looks like a Russian doll. I mean, wow. It's interesting because I've seen some Russian shops here, so you can sort of explain some of the ties and things. We don't really get too many Russian shops in Europe. This is quite common. You'll have pictures of the people working here, and you'll see that in like tourist attractions. There's where we are, and things like that. So I always see people have team meetings as well in the middle of restaurants. It's very different. So one day I was eating some noodles in the middle of a restaurant. It was having a team meeting. Everyone's standing up in the middle of the restaurant talking about performance. I don't know. So the toilets here. These are communal hotel toilets. They do say no smoking, but that doesn't mean anything here. Make sure no one's in here. Yeah, absolutely stinks of smoke in here. And what people will do is they'll have cigarette breaks. Looks quite clean right now. But they'll smoke cigarettes in here, which is very strange because there's a fire escape literally 10 feet that way. But this whole room stinks of smoke right now. It's like a hot box. It's very hard to be in here. But that will be every toilet, everywhere. Shopping malls, restaurants. It's always the same. There's the fire escape. I don't know why they don't use it, but it is what it is. So let me show you the room. So there's no elevator here. You have to climb 4 floors. Some hotels have elevators, some don't, but it is what it is. But the security did help us with our luggage, so we didn't have to do it ourselves. So I'll report back when we get to the room. Here's the restaurant where they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pretty cool, look. It's closed right now because it's Chinese New Year, but there you have it. That's what it looks like. I'll show you the food real quick. I'm gonna get me some cauliflower. Okay, and here's what, well, a typical room might look like in Beijing anyway. This is probably 3-4 star hotel, something like this. You got a bed, little nightstand. Usually the electronics are very good, so you'll see like multi-sockets, USBs. It's quite common. I have noticed that across a lot of different hotels. TV, mini fridge, washing machine. This one doesn't have a dryer, so it's a bit weird. So you take it away to get it dried. Some do have a dryer, like a 2-in-1. Sometimes you don't get anything at all, so that does depend a lot. Some hotels just don't have translations at all. Some do, but I have noticed if you get like a 5-star hotel, usually the English is a bit better. It just depends. This one, not so great with any other language but Chinese. The bathroom here is like almost like a frosted glass, but if you're in the toilet you can see whoever's showering, which is yeah, a little interesting. The AC controls are all in Chinese. But yeah, why people don't really use gyms here. I've spoke to 3 different people. They say people work in factories, they're very tired, they don't have the energy for the gym, soap and stuff. And that's why the gyms are usually empty. But I guess maybe it's because of the smoking culture as well. I don't know, but there's the view. Yeah, that's about it. A typical hotel room in Beijing anyway. Alright. See you later.